Welcome back to the Tempo Storm Hearthstone Meta Snapshot Breakdown for December 25th, 2016. We arrive on the scene at Mean Streets Week 4 of the new meta. With it comes a diverse range of Tier 1 decks from 4 distinct classes. Aggro Shaman reclaims the title belt yet again, with Miracle Rogue and Reno Lock also retaining their Tier 1 spots. Pirate Warrior moved back into Tier 1 this week, likely due to its strong matchup with the now much more common Miracle Rogue. Finally, when no one's excited to see this familiar face, Mid-Range Shaman is gathering steam, shooting up to the 3rd strongest deck in the meta over the last week. Reno Mage has been getting stronger in recent weeks, and may just turn out to be the bright new light of the meta, jumping from mid-tier 3 to the top of tier 2 in just 1 week. It's a long-standing archetype that has gone through countless iterations, but it's never found the power to compete with the rest of the meta and be as viable as the nearest alternative in Reno Warlock, until now. The Mage class has a variety of AoE, which is essential given the nature of any Reno archetype. Even though the Warlock has always been superior because of life tap, Mage's access to Ice Block is the real kicker for this archetype. It gives the deck the ability to maximize the value of Reno Jackson and to play greedier mid-game tempo plays and late-game finishers. The top 4 decks in the snapshot use weapons, and 6 of the top 8 decks overall use weapons, while Swamp Ooze has been the default tech in the early weeks of Mean Streets. As the meta starts to slow down, considering a Harrison Jones instead of Swamp Ooze is reasonable. 4 weeks out from the new expansion, the tier 1 decks are all very strong, and any one of them could be the best deck on any given day of the ladder. Pay careful attention to the position of Priest, Druid, and Mage in the coming week, as these are the wildcard deck that might change how you fare on the ladder. Our deck of the week for this Meta Snapshot breakdown is Reno Mage. Mean Streets has offered Reno Mage early removal in the form of Volcanic Potion, early minions like Mistress of Mixtures, and a variety of ways to sustain and extend the game in Kazakus, Dirty Rat, and Manic Soulcaster. While the archetype itself is still being refined, prominent lists are leaning on Medivh the Guardian, with the Atiesh weapon working in combination with strong removal like Flamestrike, Firelance Portal, and even 10 mana spells from Kazakus. Other lists use the classic finisher of Archmage Antonidas, using spells from Kabbalist's Tome or Ronin as activators of Antonidas' ability. Reno Mage consistently beats back aggro, but also holds its own against the prominent mid-range decks like Miracle Rogue and Mid-Range Shaman. Ice Block also poses a huge counter to Reno Lock's combo finisher, and the Mage stands a good shot in that matchup as well. Be on the lookout for our next deck introduction video, which will offer a closer look at Reno Mage, why it does so well in the current meta, and also some of the different lists prominent players are piloting to success with the archetype. If you enjoyed this Meta Snapshot breakdown, consider leaving us a like or favorite, and please subscribe to stay tuned with all of Tempo Storm's news and Hearthstone content.